Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second stream here of tonight. We are still in that second round as well in the Winter Major Rankings 3. And today we have a bit of a blast. This could have been a match for paint, but it's only a match in the second round. Quite unlucky that these teams are facing up against each other. It is Cuties versus Spirit. And we see Love right now getting another overdrive box. And yeah, with that being said, let's quickly introduce the teams and let's quickly introduce ourselves. My name is Ranko. I'll be a commentator for tonight here for that second stream. And Ghost, once again, giving you the best views of the battlefield here as your broadcaster. Cutie's playing with Sotnika Vanya, Sungyina, sorry for butchering that name, Red, 322, and Love. On Spirit side, we have Mr. Skill, Tamik, Immortal Hero, Normative, and Jonas. Some big names in this match. And let's see what these teams can show us here today. Quite a few interesting paints on these tanks as well. It will be Immortal Hero starting with a big attack, getting some map control here, but nothing really any more than that. We see Tamik here currently going to touch that flag, but will be knocked down by Red or by Love. Not capturing at least, not pulling as well. That will be an easy return. But this Spirit with a more aggressive opening. Take a look here at 322. On top of the building right now, can deal loads of damage. Overdrive box in the middle as well. It will be Immortal Hero with a good opportunity for that one. And he will be taking that one as well. At the same time, 322 pulling this flag for Cuties. Mr. Skill will wait for him here and will return that flag. Once again, we can see Firebird on this map. Firebird, Smokey on the side of Spirit. Spirit, they are playing without Titan. On Cutie side, they are playing with Titan. And choosing to play without Hunter. So a change, different tactics for both of the teams. It's going to be interesting who will have the best the best results at the end. Immortal Hero here going to pull that flag. He has a Viking OD, so this is a difficult one to stop already for Cuties. Repair kit on his way as well. We'll be taking that one behind, below the what's it called? Bridge curtains. Doesn't matter. He's full health again, and he will be taking that flag back to the base. 1-0 for Spirit, and Immortal Hero did not even have to use his overdrive, so he can do it all again here in a few seconds time. Jonas here pulling as well, but this time it will be a return here for Sungjina. Although Mr. Skill, nice Hunter OD, I spoke too soon because they are still pulling this flag. It will be a return from Love now. I'm scared of calling it right now. But it's fine, he is a return. Immortal Hero, nice Viking OD, knocking down 3. Finding his 4, trying to find his 4, there it is. Not pulling yet, so even though he knocked down 4 players, not able to pull, still a really nice Viking OD for him. OD was dropping here as well. Normative using an Ares OD to secure that OD as well. So it's pretty much a use and take, really nicely done. And the Spirit under full control at the moment. At the same time, we can see Red pulling, trying to stop that control from Spirit. But it will be a difficult one to pull. Still love pulling this one. No repair available anymore. Close to 0% health. It will be Red taking over this flag. Paladin overdrive available. Normative. That can be massive. Knocking down Sotnika Vanya and dealing loads of damage to Red. That is secure in this Titan base though. And he will be able to capture this flag. Really nicely done. Jonas has knocked down Red, but just a second too late. And Spirit Cutie's getting it back to a tie here. 1 against 1. Mr. Scale here, trying to do something, but it's Sun Yuna with a nice overdrive, stopping this attack from Spirit. Currently you're watching Iran. After this map, we will be moving over to Sandbox for the 3rd and potentially 4th round. So, 2 interesting maps today with a lot of Chaos and both close to even maps as well. So that is looking like a nice lineup of maps here today. Yeah, Yarkov, interesting thought you have there indeed. Um, both of these teams don't need their points at all, the 3rd TMR points. They are still already starting in that second stage of the major. Although Spirit has had a lot of swaps, so Spirit will always finish the season to claim that legend start position in the major. Um, they had a lot of player swaps, so who swapped? I don't know. But for Cuties, there's no reason to continue after this loss. So curious what they will do if they will lose this match. Still, not even close to happening. Currently, we're having a tie, and this is a really close one. Thank you, Son of Living God. Thank you, thank you. .4 minutes to go here. Mr. Skill having a Hunter OD available. Going to watch the mid right now. Playing with Firebird, of course, we see it often on this map, but it's always weird to see it. He'll be pulling the flag right now as well. He's out of repair kit. Oh, he wasn't out of. He's now out of repair kit. Just used back to full health. Amazing Hunter OD. Knocking down 3-2 before 3-2 could even do anything there. The timing was close to perfect. Probably was perfect. And missed the skill. Getting the return here as well. And getting that capture spirit is... yeah, I don't know how to say that. It was a solo pool pretty much. But it was a very, very dominant play here by Mr. Skill. Getting Spirit back into the lead. 3 minutes to go. So there's still time enough for Cuties to come back, but Spirit is definitely the team that has played a bit more aggressive and a lot more opportunities to get that flag and to try to get a capture as well. While Cuties has played a bit um, patient, a bit waiting on the opponent and just reacting on that. So Spirit currently the winning team, and they have earned that as well if you look at how they are playing. But of course, still 2 minutes to go, and there's only one thing that counts, and that's the score of the flags, and no way of playing. That doesn't matter at the end. It just matters if you win or not. So if Cuties can get it back to a tie, that will be great for them going into the second round. 2 minutes to go, loads of overtimes being available or will be available during those 2 minutes. So we are up for a nice end of this round here. Odibo's dropping normative, having to do a use and take. It's risky and it isn't working out. So that's already a big plus here for Cuties. Because Red, the Paladin player, catch that OD. Tamik here using a Paladin OD. Trying to use that one for defense. It will be Love and Red going for an attack right now. Love using a Viking as well. Viking OD knocking down 2 players with that one. Suddenly Kavaya, that's a really nice Titan Dome, giving Red loads of opportunities here to take a breather. But it doesn't look like then he needs a breather because he is continuing this pull. And that will be the second capture for Cuties, getting it back to a tie. 1 minute to go here, and Spirit all of a sudden is not really the team that is favorable to win here. 3-2, nearly getting it back to that Titan Dome, but Tamik getting that return. Let's see, there are still opportunities to get get a capture. I don't know what Immortal Hero is doing. If he's just messing around or if he's having a bug, a lag. He is having lag because Thema is joining in as substitute, or however you say that in English. So Immortal Hero having a problem. Trying to rejoin right now. I will just finish this round with Thema. Messing around here in the last 30 seconds doesn't really give any advantage. And flag there in a position for cuties that is difficult, but it will be returnable by Sonika Vanya here or Sungjina. And I don't know how big a role that lag spilled for that lag. So geez, talking is difficult. That lag had to do with this game being a tie and not a win for Spirit. But Cuties getting it back to a tie. So 2 against 2 in that first round, and there is still a loads to play for in the second round, third round, and potentially fourth round. To be honest, the first round being a tie is kind of fun because with this score we can go both ways still, and there's still lots of things uncertain, and that makes this match a really interesting one. Just in time here for that second round to start. Spirit versus Cuties first round of the tie, of course, for anyone that just tuned in. And sides has switched. I don't think that has a lot of difference here on this map, but maybe it does just enough to get one decisive score on the board right now. We see Love with that early Viking overdrive. That can be a big advantage here for Cuties. We'll be using that one as well. Already making one kill with it. And he's going to get that capture as well. No one can do anything about that one anymore. Although Immortal are trying with that grenade, but it doesn't do enough damage. It's 1-0 for Cuties. A great start for them. Missed a skill here. Going to try to get Spirit back to a tie. Choosing the long route because there are a lot of teammates there that can back him up. But Normative has to take over this flag. It's not the fastest hill to pull with, so it will be a return for Cuties. Although they are kind of happy with the spot the flag is currently in, so they will not return it at all. It's in a tricky to catch spot. In Motor Hero though, Viking Overdrive can be used right now. It will be Temik going to pull this flag, but he will not stay alive. Jonas nearly knocking out 3-2, but missed his kill with his Firebird. Will be finishing that one. And Spirit has loads of space in the base of Cuties right now. Still not able to pull. It will be Immortal Hero now pulling. Normative can use his overdrive here to support Immortal Hero if needed, but Tamika already doing that. So Normative can save for the next attack. And although using here right now, making 2 kills, really great, giving Cuties 0% chance of getting that return. And Tamika can even make it a back-to-back. He is choosing the right route here. Repair kit on his way. Sungjina though using a very nice Ares OD to totally stop any opportunity here for Spirit. But we are back to a tie. And once again it's looking like we are going to see a close game. Jonas here on the blue base left side having an overdrive. Sotnika Vanya in that Titan Dome trying to make this a use and take, but Jonas not thinking about that. And grenades flying in as well from Immortal Hero that is finally knocking down Sotnika Vanya. So that use and take not working out for Cuties. That's the thing with the Titan Dome, of course, it's really overpowered in some situations, but it doesn't prevent any grenade damage. So grenades are really a good counter against a Titan Dome. Especially if you time them with a teammate so they are impossible to dodge. Jonas, oh, that's a nice OD. Not really connecting with 3-2 though, or Red, sorry, Red is pulling this flag. That could have been a great one for a return, but I don't know, Cuties have dodged the bullet there, and Cuties Red will get that second pull here for second capture here, and we'll get back to the lead. Mr. Skill, oh, that's a great fight. Hunter OD knocking down one, or stunning two, and not knocking down one, it was close to knocking down. Flag being pulled here, Immortal Hero taking over OD in the middle. Jonas can immediately use here for someone that is trying to get a return. I don't know who though, he's knocking down no one, he's just connecting with Love. 3-2 there as well, making sure that Red gets his return. There was so much happening in this match, to be honest, it's difficult to keep track of everything. But Cutie's managing to stop that push from Spirit. Yeah, to be honest, it will be a while. It will probably be round 4 until we will be seeing such a high level lineup after this one, because these two teams facing up against each other is really rare so early in the tournament, and this is one of the first big matches we have this rankings, and we probably have some big matches as well in the 4th round, and that's probably it. This could have been a semi-final for this major, so nice to see this match already so early in the tournament. Not nice for these teams, of course, because they are both out of the run for paint. Mr. Skill here, going to pull. He will not be able to get very far though, and this will be a return for Cuties easily. OD box in the middle as well will be Sotnik Vanya with opportunity to take that one. Also Love, if the communication is right in the team of Cuties, it is. Love picking that one up. Grenades flying in as well, so that will be a nice kill for Jonas. Tamik and Normative, they can be a dangerous combo. We have not seen them playing so much with each other because it's not really normal. You see these teams, players on the same side, I think. But still, this could have been a great pool. So G now with an RSOD stopping this attack, making sure that Cuties will keep that flag in their base. At the other side, we see 3-2 currently pulling. Love using a Viking OD, but not able to get it out of the base fully. And this will be an easy return here for Jonas and for the Spirit side. Still 3 minutes to go, and Spirit is 1-0 down. 2-1 down, I should say. One flag down. So Spirit is in a bit of a tricky spot because a loss here could mean that you're facing a 3-round game because Cuties only needs a win in that third round as well to finish it all. So it's with every round passing, the pressure gets a bit higher for Spirit. Let's take a look here. Red and 3-2 both in the attack, both trying to get something, but it will be Jonas stopping this attack. Immortal Hero can continue this pull, but that will be an easy return after a bit of lag. We can see from the Spirit side some players really carrying, and I'm talking about Jonas and also Immortal Hero with a very high KD. And at the other side of Cuties, we are seeing everyone kinda similar KD, just below 1.0, and that shows that Cuties is playing maybe a bit more team effort than Spirit is. Spirit Jonas just playing a master game, but you can't solo carry a match in Tanky Online Esports. It's really a team game. Um, it's a bit um, like a MOBA, to be honest. You can't really solo carry. It's not a MOBA, of course. You're playing with tanks and it's not with lanes and stuff, but it's kind of similar. You have positions, you have certain combinations, and the amount of team play needed is definitely similar. And Cuties is just a master at that at this point. 45 seconds on the clock. Spirit starting to get a bit desperate there with some solo pulls, solo pushes. But this will definitely not be a win for Spirit no more with 30 seconds on that clock. Love here, Viking OD being used, knocking down 2 players, trying to connect with the third, but this is just to delay and stop Spirit from having any opportunity in this game, because there's no time for both of the teams to get a capture, and that's exactly what Cuties wants here. With a 2 against 1 scoreline, they are going to get the first round on that board. We will be moving over to Sandbox for the third round and potentially fourth round. It all depends on the score on Sandbox. And for Spirit, is a win is close to necessary. Of course, with a tie, they are not out of this match yet. But they are having a very difficult game ahead of them. And if they win the third round here, if they win the first round of Sandbox, the scoreline is even again, and we have a nice fourth round to decide everything. So for Spirit, it will be yeah, quite important to win the Sandbox round here, to win that third round. Let's see what the team show us. So far, it has been a very entertaining game, to be honest. Really enjoyed this one so far. Both of the teams have not really played an official in the major rankings 3 yet. Both teams facing up an empty slot in the first round, or something like an empty slot. Something similar like an empty slot. While we are waiting here for that third round to start, we have a few scores for you guys. Script versus Monolith. Monolith winning 0-3 from Script. So Script will be moving down to the 1-1 bracket, and Monolith to the 2-0, still in the run for potentially a paint. Luxor's White Towers, we just saw that game, of course. It was White Towers easily winning that one. Lovesick versus Amor, not surprising you guys, but Amor lost. It is Lovesick winning trio. And that's all the scores we have so far for you guys here in that second round of the Winter Major Rankings 3. Yeah, what Jericho was saying too, Burst, this is pretty much random. But this could have been a game for Paint, and one of these teams is already going to miss out on Paint. And the thing is, if um, if they will decide the randomness, the Bushel score, and however that works, if it will decide that the winner of this match will face Lovesick in that fourth round, in that round for Paint, we will have a very, very weird team that will win Paint as well, because there are always, of course, two teams winning the Paint. So because of this match, it can be a really weird rankings. But of course, if Cuties or Spirit will face anyone else than Molotov, then Lovesick in that fourth round, then we will just see our usual suspects winning the Paint, and that's the winner of this match and Lovesick. Although there are few teams that can also surprise us. I'm talking about Metallica with some big old school names, and yeah, there are still a lot of good teams we have not seen being tested so far. I'm talking about the new Tempest, of course. Some great players in that team. They will face KO, so it's going to be a tricky match for KO as well. That is having some stacked players as well in that team. Team Butchers is not looking bad at all. We have some very interesting lineups here. So Paint has definitely not been decided yet, but we are seeing a very weird game in the second round, and that's why we are broadcasting this one. This is going to be a really interesting one. Oh yeah, you have Black Mirror as well, with some interesting names. Although I don't see them having an opportunity to win Paint, to be honest. But they are still um, a very interesting team to look at. And what I said earlier I think it was in the first stream of the season actually. Um, the third major ranking is always a bit more interesting than the first and second major rankings, because the teams we will be seeing here will also likely be the teams that play on the major, because otherwise you are throwing away a lot of major ranking points. So it's going to be interesting. It is going to be interesting, Alice, because yeah, player sauce will be not as usable as normally during the how do you call that, transfer period. Okay, guys, it looks like the third round will be, or third round will be delayed for a bit. We are facing some issues, but stay tuned here because as soon as it's fixed, we will be streaming that match. So stay tuned and thank you for your patience. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back here. Thank you for your patience, guys. It looks like the third round will start any second from now. With Spirit versus Cuties, winning the second round, and they're having quite a good opportunity right now to finish it here with a win on the third round here on Sandbox. They had at least enough time to talk about what they are going to do because there was quite a bit of a tech delay here. So, with that being said, Cuties here, one round away from winning the game. Spirit needs a win to come back. Although a tie will be still enough technical, but to at least make like a big chance here, they need a win. So Immortal Hero trying to start with the use and take here, and it's going to work out. It's a bit of a risk, but I like it as an opening, to be honest. They needed a good opportunity here at the start, and they are going for it. Shoxy going to try to continue this pool. The Stonika Vanya with the Titan blocking everything here. It's unfortunate for Spirit, but a Titan is something you don't get really past easily. We see Mr. Skill playing with Titan right now as well. Both teams choosing to play without Hunter. So that's something. It will be Immortal Hero right now, using a nice OD, knocking down two players, giving Shoxy quite a little bit of space here to pull this flag. 3-2-2 though, still has loads of opportunity to go for a return here, connecting with the flag carrier. 3-2-2 just playing the waiting game here, not going for for a pull at all, just trying to prevent Spirit from capturing this flag. I don't know if that was the smartest decision. Sotniko Vanya here currently having that flag, and Immortal Hero will get the return here. So now, after a lot of chaos, it is Shoxy that has the opportunity to capture. Although he's getting knocked down by some good grenades here by Seung and 322. OD box in the middle as well. And Shoxy right now, he should be able finally to capture this flag. So it's Spirit in the lead, and Spirit currently securing this fourth round. So let's see how this match will evolve. Love using a very early Viking OD. At the same time, we see Red pulling, nice combo shot by Shoxy, preventing this capture. And Love knocking down three players, but no teammate can assist him in pulling this flag. So it's a nice Viking OD, it doesn't really do anything though. Besides just doing loads of damage. Sung Jina here could use his Ares OD for this attack, getting knocked down. So he has to wait for respawn. And so does Cuties because no overdrive being available at the moment. 3-2. Using for Mr. Skill. Looked a bit personal, to be honest. Don't know if that really had a reason. Besides just knocking down Mr. Skill. Love right now pulling, but that's not going to be a capture. Curious about how Cuties will perform on this map. Mr. Skill placing a Titan Dome, nice grenades by Cuties, preventing Mr. Skill from doing anything here, but Jonas will definitely try to pull this flag. 3-2 at the other side, also trying to pull the flag. Shoxy, that's a great overdrive from him, and that Crusader OD knocking down two players, knocking down the flag carrier, and going to make Spirit maybe get this capture. Great OD by Jonas, getting it up to the platform. Kind of insane how he did that. Right now it's Red and 3-2. They are the only players that can still prevent a 2-0 lead for Spirit right now. 3-2, that's a nice kill on Shoxy. He's pulling the flag as well, so Nikovanya can use here on mid. And he will do so, but very far into the base of Q of Spirit. This will be a lot of annoyance coming from this Titan Dome. Mr. Skill backing up to a point where he is safe. Same for Jung Yina. So it looks like we will have a standoff right now. And that is not ideal for cuties. Yeah, Toopers indeed. How did he do that? I have no idea, to be honest. But that OD moved up enough to make that kill. Really insane. Jonas is a bit of a mastermind, so it's something you can expect from him, but it's a crazy play. I'm curious about how he did that. Cuties immediately feeling the time pressure. Look at how 3-2 plays. If you take a look at Mr. Skill compared to Mr. Skill, 3-2 in the middle, dealing damage, trying to create opportunities, and Spirit is just really enjoying this standoff. Time is ticking away, only 5 minutes left. It's really Cuties that has to end this standoff. They will try so with Red and Love, both without overdrive though. Red now without repair as well. Same goes for Love if I remember correctly. So Red will not have opportunity to return here. Immortal Hero just getting that Viking overdrive ready. Sotnikov Vanya getting an Hunter OD. He's choosing to play with Hunter. I think he swapped from something then because he was playing with something else at the start. Oh, that isn't Hunter, that is Titan. Some skins really look like each other, but this is just my fault. It is Titan, of course, so he's picking up that Titan OD, and that will definitely help him. We still have 4 minutes to go in this battle. It looks like Spirit is the team that wants to end this standoff. Well, they have nothing to gain from it, so it's interesting to see that. Immortal Hero using a Viking OD, knocking down Sotnikov Vanya, trying to find a second, but Cutie's really trying to dodge that Viking as most as possible. Doing a good job with that. OD box dropping here, so Immortal Hero with perfect play can make it a use and take, but Love with a risky play can also make it a use and take, and I love that ID, but he isn't going for it. Jonas is placing a nice overdrive. Nostotnikov Vanya stopping an Ares OD with the Titan. You don't see that every day. And Love here with an opportunity to go for a return, but Shoxy is scary here. Grenades flying in. Sotnikov Vanya having opportunity. Love can get that return. Insane. Yeah, that's a very messy play by Cuties and even more messy defense by Spirit, but it's enough. And Jung Yena can make it a back-to-back capture. Love, can he prevent this flag from being returned, and can he continue this pull? 3-2, nice overdrive from Mr. Skill that had the Viking OD, or Titan OD, sorry. So that's perfect focus here by Cuties, even in this close situation here. And yeah, let's see how Cuties will play this next 2 minutes. They are not longer in a standoff situation. Cuties need 1 capture to finish the game here in the 3rd round. Spirit cannot really be happy with the tie, though. They should go for another capture. But let's see what this match will give us right now. Tamik and Shoxy both going in the attack. Tamik using a nice paladin OD. Shoxy using his cruise OD on Sotnikov Vanya. But Tamik getting knocked down by 3-2. That Crusader, that Scorpion is really an interesting combo, and it's really doing a lot of damage, that Scorpion turret. Tamik here, once again trying to pull, but not reaching that Titan Dome. Great focus by Cuties, preventing an opponent to get into the Titan Dome again. Miss a skill. Can all try it again though, because he has another Titan Dome, and he's using it right now here for Shoxy. At the other side, we are seeing Sotnikov and Red trying to get something going here. 3-2, trying to focus on Shoxy, but Mr. Skill dealing loads of damage to him. Love maybe can take over this flag. Shoxy though can get the capture here. Jonas with a return, Shoxy with a capture, and it's Spirit that is back into the lead. 2 against 1, 1 minute to go, and right now Cutie's only option is to make it a tie. And Spirit is very close to winning this round. So we will need a 4th round decider here. 12 seconds on that clock. So Cuties losing this round, Spirit winning this round with the 2-1 score. And both of the teams have managed to win a round right now. That means that we will move over to the 4th round. And the winner of this round has won the game. In case of a tie, we will be moving over to a sandbox. We are already on sandbox. We will be moving over to overtime. So, interesting game. Jonas is cooking. Yeah, he is. He's playing a perfect game all game long, to be honest. Back on Iran already. Some crazy plays, crazy high KD as well. This match is really looking like we are watching a match for paint, but it's only a Swiss stage round 2 match. So we are getting blessed here, to be honest, with some good gameplay. Aye. Tag pass being called here. Our broadcaster will be very happy with that one. It is Spirit calling this tag pass. Of course, logical tag pass. We saw Love taking that OD at the start. Spirit immediately calling a tag pass after to claim a restart and to try to get that OD at the start again. It's a dirty tactic, but it's allowed apparently. So why not? So while we're waiting for that 4th round to start again, this match has been really delayed. I don't know what to say, but while we are waiting for that 4th round to start, let's quickly take a look at any scores. I don't know if there are already some more scores known to us yet. We see TM winning against Unskilled, so Troublemakers, right now called TM, beating Unskilled, the team I've never heard of before, but apparently they are Unskilled. And TM winning 3-0 against that team. So TM moving over to the 2-0 bracket and Unskilled to 1-1. And are there any more scores that we have? No. So Horizon versus Team Butchers, Metallica Black Mirror. Apparently both of those matches are still going on. Just like this one, Spirit versus Cuties. Okay, Metallica Black Mirror has already finished as well, and Metallica lost against Black Mirror, 3-0 loss. That's a difficult one to deal with for Metallica, probably, with Spy and Suidas playing for that team. Some big names losing out against Black Mirror. So Black Mirror moving over to 2-0 bracket. Scores are just in. And we still have the match Ryzen versus Team Butchers ongoing at the same time as this one. And it looks like these teams luckily don't want to enjoy the full 5 minutes of tech pulse and agreed to restart sooner because of course there is no technical issue. It's only the restart that's important here for Spirit. So we will be starting again. OD box once again dropping until we once again Cuties taking that OD. So these few minutes of waiting we have done is absolutely for nothing because we have a Cutie starting with a Titan Overdrive. That's quite good actually. And Spirit will not be happy with that one. And by the way, fun fact, although fun for us and not for Cuties, but Cuties has not lost a match in their history of the team existing. And of course, these players are not from they are playing long before this team has been created. And Sung Jina just joining in this season as well. He played for Chillvi before, but Cuties has not lost a match since they started playing, and they started playing in Winter Major Rankings 1, have won Paint in Winter Major Rankings 1 and 2, and will try to repeat that in Winter Major Rankings 3, and 3-2 doing what is necessary here by capturing the first flag. It's quite insane that they have not lost a match in the history of the team. Although there have been quite a few player swaps. Like Immortal Hero, who was playing for Cuties before, and now is playing for Spirit. Nothing changes more than Thank You Online esports teams. But what doesn't change is their insane winning streak. So let's see if that will be broken or if Cuties can save themselves from happening. If they somehow lose today, it will be funny. Nah, I'm never laughing about someone's downfall, but it is it it's an historical event for this team, Cuties. They have of course not played a major with this team, and there have been so many player swaps this season alone. So that's always with Thank You Online. There's not really a lot of history in Thank You Online esports because players will just I don't know. Players love to swap teams, and that just prevents teams from having a very good stint for quite a while. It's very rare to see a dominant team longer than like a year. You see dominant players, but they switch teams every season. Shoxy right now making Spirit 1-1 again, so we are back to a tie. But no, Cutie's streak has been noted by me and by a lot of teams, especially I think. And the current lineup is different than the lineup in RMR 2. But we still have 3-2, we still have Saltnikov, Vanya, and we still have, what's he called again? I should know that. Spike. They have been there from the start, if I remember correctly. And I'm just curious what this lineup of Cuties can do. And if they can continue that streak, 3-2 trying to do so, but Immortal Hero getting that return in the last second of HP there. Love as well was here from the start. Mr. Skill is one of those players as well that was playing for Cuties before and now is playing for Spirit. So it's that's always with Tanky Esports. These teams are so mixed up. It's insane, to be honest. It's hard to keep track of keep track of the teams. 3-2 from Cuties. Trying to get Cuties back into the lead, and he's doing so. 2 against 1 current score. Loads of captures in this game. It shows that both of the teams know that they need to win here. They're playing a lot more aggressive, to be honest. Miss a skill. Using a nice Titan Dome here. Tamik will be making some good use of that Titan Dome. Trying to get Spirit back to a tie here, but 3-2 not liking that ID and getting a return, pulling the flag at the same time, dodging the shots of Mr. Skill. That is playing a very interesting combo, by the way. Scorpion Titan, you don't see that one often. And 3-2, getting Cuties into a comfortable lead right now. 3 against 1, Titan Dome from Sotnikovanya in a very difficult place to counter. Mr. Skill is just using his weight of his tank to stop this pull from happening. Sungjana should wait here for someone to back him up, and it will be Red taking over this flag. And Cutie's on his way to the 4th capture. It looked like Spirit lost control, to be honest. Because all of a sudden Cutie's just looks a lot better than Spirit. They needed 4 rounds, they needed attack balls, they needed a tech issue as well. Loads of things for Cuties happening in this match, but it looks like they have broken Spirit and will continue their golden streak. Curious about which team they will be facing up against in the 4th round here. That will be the match for paint, of course. And at the same time, this will probably be although they have a bit of room to swap players because they have enough TMR points to always start in the legend stage. But curious if they will have some player swaps or if this will be the lineup they will play with for the major. I think it will be. And Cuties, of course, hoping that they continue their streak of not losing during the major. That would be great for them. Down to the last 3 minutes, 3-2. Knocking down Temik with a Crusader OD and knocking down Jonas after that one. Immortal Hero going for an attack here, but Love knocking down Immortal Hero. I don't think Immortal Hero noticed Love there. At the same time, 3-2, close to getting a capture here. Red can take over. Sungjina, nice overdrive. Making sure that Red has a bit of room to work with right now. And with his 5th capture for Cuties, it doesn't look like we will see an overtime round. Because Spirit has pretty much lost here, to be honest. Still 2.5 minutes to go. A bit of pride to fight for here for Spirit to make it at least a closer game. It will be Tanik versus Red right now. Both players using a Paladin OD, so both players not really dying. Immortal Hero here trying to at least get another capture on the board, not working out. Sotnikovanya with some good shots. We'll get that return. We have 1.5 minutes left in this one, so yeah, it's safe to say the Cuties has won this round. And with that, they have won the game. They are still on the line, on their, they are still on their way to get that paint. And it was a close match though. Spirit winning that 3rd round, Cuties winning that 2nd round, 1st round being a tie. All the rounds only having 4 or 3 captures, but this round has a bit of more captures and all in the advantage here for Cuties because they are 5 flags up right now. and Love making it a 6-1 win. It's over. With that being said, guys, thank you for tuning in today. We had some interesting matches today, and this one was definitely the most interesting. It is Cuties winning from Spirit at the end, still in the race for that paint. But it was definitely a close game, so looking forward to what Spirit will do. They need some TMR points. And they have probably qualified for Major already, but if you want some player swaps or do anything, um, they need a bit more to work with. So they will definitely finish this season, at least I guess so. And curious about how they will perform. Cuties still continuing their streak is very impressive, to be honest, and it was great to witness one of these games again. And we will be back tomorrow with Tempest versus KO at 70 UTC on the EN2 channel, a big game with some interesting teams. And after that, we will be moving over to Freaks versus Ivoxygen. And to be honest, I've not really heard of any of those teams, so curious about how they will perform. That's for tomorrow. For tonight, I want to thank you all for tuning in. Enjoy your night, enjoy your weekend, and that's it. Good night.